Alright, I'm at the airport. My flight's actually not till 6:30, so I got to sleep in a little bit, which is awesome. And I got through security pretty quickly. It was about 12 minutes to get through, which isn't the worst thing. I'm used to flying out of Seattle, where it does not take 12 minutes.
On the way to Atlanta, flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for departure.
I landed in Atlanta. I have a 2-hour layover. I'm just gonna go find a bite to eat. Today was an early start. My flight wasn't actually until 6:30, so I got to sleep in a bit later. I woke up at 4:30. Last night, you'll be proud to know, I was in bed by 10. I didn't fall asleep right away. Like I said, I wasn't really tired, but I was in bed at 10, probably asleep between 11 and midnight, and then the alarm went off at 4:30, which was hard. I think I woke up once or twice in the middle of the night as well. I'm not sure, but so woke up at 4:30, caught the flight at 6:30, had a layover in Atlanta for 2 hours, got lunch, which was pretty good, talked to my sister on the phone, called my good friend Karen, called my good friend Rhonda, so it's just been a really nice day. And then I flew from Atlanta to Wisconsin to Milwaukee and drove 90 minutes to my family's. And then tomorrow morning I just wake up and kind of undo all those steps. Look at that.
Yummy. Finger puppy. The big purple sign.
Yeah.
You're not that tall, Andrew.
Here with Auntie Barbara, walking in to watch Natalie's.
Stumbling in.
Yeah, stumbling in. You just had water at dinner.
I know.
The other money's here. Okay, what do you want, honey?
Here.
All right. So, what are we doing right now?
We're watching the Addams Family.
We're watching The Addams Family, and who are we watching?
Natalie.
Natalie, and who's Natalie?
My sister.
Yeah. Are you super excited?
Kind of.
And you saw it last night. Awesome. Hi. I loved it. It's been a long day, but a really great day. So I loved the show. They all did such a wonderful job. I really enjoyed all the characters. My cousin just had a great time. I could tell she's a senior, so this is her last show, and it was a blast to watch. My stay's been a pretty quick one. I'll have been here for less than 24 hours when I leave in the morning, but my family is taking really great care of me. They got me these cupcakes, which I showed you a little bit ago, but basically they're from a really tasty bakery. The inside is a cream filling, kind of like a Hostess cupcake, which you know I like from my last vlog. So they surprised me with a box of cupcakes. They took me to dinner. They got me a really neat condo, so I'm renting a condo at a golf course that they're taking care of for me. My aunt works for the company, so they've just spoiled me, and I couldn't ask for a better family. I'll give you a quick tour of the condo just to kind of show you the space I'm staying, and then I will probably just get this video edited and posted. I've already kind of started making myself at home. I got my suitcase open and whatnot, but there's a living area, the kitchen, and a dining space. And then it's attached to a bedroom, which I've also kind of started taking over already. And then there's a bathroom back there around the corner, which it's just a bathroom, nothing really fancy, but it's a ton of space, and they got me set up for the night. That bed looks super comfortable. After editing, that was like 4 minutes. So I'm sorry, Zane, but this is gonna be another two-parter. It's Sunday morning. I'm getting a little bit later start than I intended, but my ETA is 10:19 at the airport, and my flight's not till 11:50, so I think I'll be okay. We'll see if I regret this, but I decided to stop at McDonald's on the way and Burger King because I wanted a sandwich from Burger King, the hash browns from McDonald's, and I would prefer to just eat at the airport and find like a bagel and cream cheese or something like that, but the airports are always so expensive. If I can avoid eating there, I will, and I will just get a quick bite on the way.
Thank you for stopping. What can I get for you?
Hi, may I please have a hash brown and a large Sprite?
Welcome to Burger King. My name is Sarah. How can I help you today?
I'd heard of a Piggly Wiggly, but I had no idea that it was a real thing. I made it. There was no line at baggage and no line at security, so I, even with my breakfast stops and stopping to get gas, got to the airport, and there were no lines, so it was a really easy process. I have about an hour before my flight takes off. We start boarding in like 15-20 minutes, so just in the nick of time. I've got my cupcakes, my garment bag, and a backpack, so I hope that's not a problem. Hey, there it is, 5:12, but for me it's like 7:12 because I gained 2 hours coming home, and I just got into the rental car, and I am hungry. I'm self-aware enough to realize I was getting hangry because I was getting really irritated with other drivers and with a lot of things, and so I'm kind of like, calm down, Tim. And then I realized, oh, you haven't eaten since breakfast, which was, when was that? I was on the way to the airport. I had a snack on the plane, but I was getting hangry, so I decided I'm going to drive through Wendy's real quick. I'm meeting my family in like 3 hours for dinner, but that's a long time. So I'm just gonna get a quick snack to tide me over and calm me down. My sister's not feeling well, and she asked me to swing by the store and grab her some ginger snaps to hopefully settle her stomach. I watched about 4 episodes of Big Little Lies season 2, and I just have to say that Meryl Streep is a goddess. I really liked the first season, and I read the book and loved it, and I love all of the books that Leanne Moriarty has written that I've read. I just picked up her newest one, and I haven't read it yet, but it's on my to-do list, and I'm looking forward to it because I get so immersed and lost in all of her books. I like season 2 of Big Little Lies, and I was kind of bummed that I had to stop where I was, so I'm gonna have to pick that up hopefully on my flight tomorrow if they have TVs and if I'm flying on Delta.
Wow.
Say hi, Rhonda.
Hi, Rhonda.
Landra would have been sitting there.
Oh, yeah.
Aww. That's my new favorite motto.
You at work? You getting slammed? Straight up not having a good time, bro.
Rhonda, how do you like your first experience at the melting pot?
It's amazing.
Yes.
We hardly can finish the cheese. It's almost all gone.
And the pretzels. Except for not really, because that I lost it.
Yeah, we had 3 bowls of pretzels.
This was on the top.
Hey, I'm working on it.
Oh. For later.
Should I get the cheese stuff? My plastic no, there it goes.
Okay.
So, pasta, seafood, and steak are all gonna cook for 1.5 to 2 minutes unless you like your tuna raw. Completely up to you. You can eat it raw if you want. The pastas I recommend cooking just like the bagels.
Ooh, yum.
Bit harder. There you go.
Spin it again!
Oh my gosh.
There's my sister.
Peter like trying to ring it yesterday. I'm like, Peter, stop.
Oh, so close to the dinner for 2. Do you want to grab her 6 chocolate? Do you want 6 chocolate covered strawberries now, or do you want them on a later date?
I better take them now.
Edit that out of the video. Come in.
So what area am I in?
The master bath.
So I just kind of plop right here. Use this as clean up.
Yeah. They took a little.
That was that pretty.
They got a little jumbled on the play.
Why is there a cookie on that one?
Barbara also made cookies.
Oh, I missed the cookies.
There's like one in there. It's like
I
a,
really don't need to be eating
it's
this.
like a peanut butter cookie right there. Wow.
Oh.
Everyone left, and I am getting ready to do my first load of laundry in the brand new house. Alright. Hopefully this goes well.
Tonight on Murder, She Wrote. Well, what happened to my MacGuffin?
Hey everyone, Pushing Up Roses here, and today we're looking at a season 12 episode of Murder, She Wrote called Murder Among Friends, which should also be called Murder, She Wrote Takes a Swing at Friends.
While I'm doing laundry, I'm just catching up on some Pushing Up Roses videos. I really enjoyed this content creator. I found her probably a couple years ago. She has a mutual love of 90s adventure games like King's Quest or Quest for Glory. So she has a lot of really great retrospective videos about those subjects. And lately she's been evolving her channel to discuss more television or more pop culture, cult classics, those types of things. Basically, she has varied interests, and I share most of them.
And today I will be discussing one of my favorite episodes of The Golden Girls. Yay!
I've moved everything over to the dryer. Hopefully this will wrap up pretty quickly, and then I'm gonna head to a hotel for the night and fly out first thing in the morning. I would like to stay here, but I don't have any furniture and any towels or anything like that, so the overnight stays will come later. So I'll leave you with that and talk to you tomorrow.